So today we're going to talk about my I Want To book. You're probably reading the titles, it's in quotes. You're like, what is an I Want To book? And well, I'll tell you what it is today. Of course, I have once again my choice of beverage. My specialty beverage is again carrot juice because I just can't get enough of it. Sorry, I had to do that. That's like every time. And I do have some sea salt and vinegar chips, which I'm very excited about. But I won't eat those during this commentary because that will probably bug a handful of you, as it probably does when I drink liquids. And if it does, tell me. I'll stop. Anyways, I want to talk about my I Want To book today. And this is something I thought about the other day while I was watching a movie. Do not remember what movie it was, but very simple. I was watching this movie. There was a scene where they were in New York City, and they were in kind of like a New York-style loft. I guess kind of similar to the one that you would see for anybody who watches How I Met Your Mother, the loft they spend most of their time in. And I saw that loft, and I was just sitting there for like a brief second. I was like, man, I would totally love to live in New York, for one, for just a short period of time. I don't think I'd want to live there forever. And I really, for two, would like to live in a loft like this in New York. So I had two things that I wanted to do, and I thought about them, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to try to remember that so that I do it someday. And of course, it's going. I've had a similar commentary to this, but this is like feasibly turning it into something. I don't even know if that's a word. But so basically, I was like, well, how can I make sure that I don't forget something like this? Because I know I really want to do it, because every time I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be sweet. But then, of course, time goes by, I'll probably forget it, right? So I was like, what if I had a book? And this could be a blank piece of paper, it can be a blank notebook or whatever, and you just titled it your I Want To book. And basically, every time you think of something that you want to do, you put it down in your I Want To book. You date it. Make sure you write down a description so you don't forget this cool idea or adventure that you want to do, and you write it down in this book. And your goal is to fulfill everything in that book before you die. So it's like a never-ending book of awesomeness. It's like that book where even if you're successful someday, I don't know, you're in your 30s, you got tons of money, you got a family, and you've just kind of moved on to a routine, like a lot of people do, and you're just going to work, you're spending time with your family, vacations every so often, and that's pretty much it. And you want to like remind yourself how unique life is and say, how can I get a little bit more out of my life? Pull out that I Want To book, open up the pages, and be like, whoa, look, when I was, 22 years old, I wrote down this special activity. You know what? I'm going to do it. And that's the basis of the I Want To book. It's to help you remember all of these awesome things that I guarantee myself, including all of you, experience time and time again when you watch something, you experience something, you see someone else do it, you hear about it, and you're like, I would love to do that. Well, this is about actually doing it someday. And I think that is so exciting, the concept of actually, being a person who takes action to do things that they dream about, right? And that's why I wanted to talk about this today. I wanted to express the I Want To book theory to you guys to hopefully get a few of you that would like to adapt it with me, because I think that it's something I'm definitely going to do. I would prefer to do it on paperback. I was going to think of an easier way to do it, and I was going to do it in my phone, but I was like, well, what if I lose my phone? So I want to do it in like some sort of cool little paperback way where I can just keep it in my back pocket, or I don't have to keep it all the time, but just something cool where I can pull it out and be like, yeah, this is my book of cool stuff I'm gonna do someday, and the important thing is to actually do it someday. So don't start this book unless you actually have a desire to go above and beyond what everybody else does, which is essentially they have tons of dreams and they never do all of them, or even a handful of them, given a few. A lot of people settle for a little too less in terms of accomplishing their dreams. And this book is for you people out there like myself, where you're like, you know what? I got one life. I'm going to do everything I can until I can't do it anymore. So you're going to accomplish every dream that you can if you have the ability to do so. And this book is going to help you do it. So hopefully you guys will do this with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed the concept of the I Want To book. And hope it inspires you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wednesday upload. I'm actually recording this on Tuesday. I will be in California for Thanksgiving. If anybody lives in California, hit me up. I'll be in the southern part of California. And who knows, maybe we can meet up and get some coffee. Yeah. With that said, hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday. I'm going to eat my salt and vinegar chips, edit this video, find a gameplay, have some good times. Guys, have an awesome rest of your week. Have a happy Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate that in the U.S. For everybody else, have a great weekend. Have a great week. Love you guys. As always, stay flying, stay fresh, and I'll catch you later. Peace.